Isn't it frustrating? You've done your best. You've lived your life. And yet you hear those words. High cholesterol. Clogged arteries. It feels like suddenly your body isn't quite your own anymore. Doesn't it like there's a hidden enemy making things harder? Slowing you down. Adding a layer of worry to simple things like climbing stairs or planning for the future. You might feel limited. Maybe even a little scared about what it means down the road. The thought of managing all of it, maybe even starting new medications, can feel overwhelming. It makes you wish there was just something simple, something natural you could do that could actually make a difference. Something that tackles the root of the problem without feeling like a chore or adding more prescriptions to the pill box. What if I told you that something incredibly powerful, something that many people just throw away every single day, holds a surprising key to supporting your arteries and helping manage that cholesterol? Something right there in your kitchen. In this video, we're going to explore this overlooked secret, a simple fruit peel, and uncover how it might just be the ally your heart has been looking for, helping to cleanse those arteries and lower cholesterol naturally and fast. Watch to the end, because the simplicity of this might truly surprise you. Let's dive right into this surprising secret, shall we? The key we're talking about isn't found deep in some exotic jungle or requiring a trip to a specialty store. It's something as common and accessible as an orange, specifically, the peel of an orange. Now, I know what you might be thinking, the peel. We usually just toss that. Right. But that's exactly where the magic is hiding. While the juicy part of the orange is wonderful for vitamin C, the peel contains a treasure trove of compounds that science is increasingly recognizing for their incredible potential benefits, especially when it comes to cardiovascular health, your arteries and cholesterol levels. Think of your arteries like pipes carrying water. Over time, deposits can build up, making it harder for the water to flow freely. Cholesterol, particularly the LDL or bad cholesterol, is a major culprit in these blockages. High levels of LDL cholesterol contribute to the plaque buildup in your arteries, a process called atherosclerosis, which can stiffen and narrow them, increasing your risk of heart attack and stroke. It's a silent process that can happen over years, often without you even realizing it until a problem arises. But here's where the orange peel steps in. It contains powerful flavonoids, particularly types called polymethoxyflavones, or PMFs for short. Don't worry about the complicated name. Just know that these PMFs are incredibly potent antioxidants and anti-inflammatory agents. Inflammation plays a significant role in the development and progression of atherosclerosis by helping to reduce inflammation in the artery walls. These compounds in the orange peel can help protect them from damage and plaque formation. Beyond the PMFs, orange peel is also rich in pectin, a type of soluble fiber. You've probably heard that fiber is good for you, and that's absolutely true for your heart. Soluble fiber like pectin acts like a sponge in your digestive system. As it passes through, it binds to bile acids, which are made by your liver using cholesterol. By binding to these bile acids, pectin helps your body eliminate them as waste. This forces your liver to pull more cholesterol from your bloodstream to make new bile acids, effectively helping to lower your overall cholesterol levels, particularly that tricky LDL cholesterol. It's a natural process, supported by something as simple as the fiber in a fruit peel. So, you have these two major players in the peel, the powerful PMFs protecting and soothing your arteries, and the hard-working pectin binding to cholesterol precursors in your gut. Together, they create a dynamic duo working on different fronts to support your cardiovascular system. And the best part, it's something you can easily incorporate into your daily routine. How do you start? Well, you definitely don't just eat the peel raw. It's bitter and hard to digest that way. The most effective way to utilize the benefits is to use dried or zested peel. First and foremost, if possible, choose organic oranges to minimize exposure to pesticides and waxes. Thoroughly wash the orange under warm running water. Maybe even give it a gentle scrub with a vegetable brush. Once it's clean, you can peel it. You can use a vegetable peeler to get thin strips of the colored part of the peel, avoiding as much of the white pith underneath as possible. As the pith is the most bitter part, although it does contain some fiber, or you can just peel it by hand. Once you have the peel, you need to dry it. Air drying is simple. Just lay the pieces out on a clean tray or plate in a well-ventilated spot away from direct sunlight. It might take a few days until they are completely brittle and dry. Another option is to use a very low oven setting, perhaps 150-200 degrees Fahrenheit, about 65-95 degrees Celsius, for an hour or two. Checking frequently to make sure they don't burn. You just want them dried out completely. Once they are dry and crisp, you can break them into smaller pieces or, even better, grind them into a fine powder using a coffee grinder or a spice grinder. This powder is gold. You can store it in a sealed jar in a cool, dark place, and it will last for a long time. Now you have your orange peel powder, ready to deploy its arterial cleansing and cholesterol-lowering potential. How do you use it? It's surprisingly versatile. One of the easiest ways is to add about half a teaspoon to a full teaspoon of the powder to hot water to make a simple tea. It has a pleasant, slightly citrusy aroma. You can add a touch of honey if you find it too bitter. Another simple method is to sprinkle the powder over your breakfast. Add it to your oatmeal, yogurt, or even mix a little into a smoothie. The flavor is distinct, but can blend well with other ingredients. You can also add a pinch to salad dressings or marinades for a subtle citrus kick. For those who enjoy baking, a little bit of dried orange peel powder can enhance the flavor of muffins or bread. Though be mindful of sugar content if you're watching that. Using fresh orange zest is also an option, especially in teas or added to dishes. But the dried peel tends to be more concentrated in those beneficial PMFs, and drying also makes the pectin more bioavailable. Plus, the dried powder is incredibly convenient to use daily. The key here is consistency. You're not looking for a massive dose, but rather a regular, small addition to your diet to support your body's natural processes. Starting with half a teaspoon a day is a good way to see how you feel and how you like the taste. You can gradually increase it to a full teaspoon if you wish. But remember, more isn't always better. It's about integrating this natural powerhouse into your life in a sustainable, enjoyable way. It's about giving your body a little extra help using something simple and readily available, harnessing the power that's often overlooked. So, as we see, simply making use of the orange peel can be a powerful step. But let's delve a little deeper into how you can truly make this a consistent and effective part of your daily rhythm, and explore a few more ways to enjoy it while maximizing its benefits. Integrating something new into your routine can sometimes feel like a chore. But with orange peel powder or zest, it can become a simple, even enjoyable habit. Think about your existing habits. Do you have a morning tea or coffee? Adding a little orange peel powder to your tea is effortless. Do you have yogurt or oatmeal for breakfast? Stirring in that half teaspoon takes mere seconds. What about lunch or dinner? A sprinkle over a salad or mixed into a soup, as it simmers, can add a lovely depth of flavor while doing your arteries a favor. It's about finding the path of least resistance, the way that feels most natural for you. Let's talk about making orange peel tea a daily ritual. Instead of just adding the powder to hot water, you can also take a few pieces of dried peel and simmer them gently in water for about 10 to 15 minutes. This infuses the water with the beneficial compounds. You can strain it and enjoy it as a soothing beverage. This can be particularly nice in the evening. To make it even more potent and flavorful, consider adding a small piece of fresh ginger or a cinnamon stick while simmering the orange peel. Both ginger and cinnamon are also known for their anti-inflammatory and heart-supportive properties, creating a synergistic effect. It's like giving your heart a warm, comforting hug from the inside. Now, I mentioned the bitterness, and for some, this might be the main hurdle. If you find the bitterness off-putting, masking it is key. Blending the powder into smoothies with other strong flavors like banana, berries, or spinach works well. Adding it to things that are already sweet, like that morning yogurt or oatmeal, can also help. Another traditional way to use orange peel is to candy it, but while delicious, this adds a lot of sugar, which isn't ideal if you're focusing on heart health. So, while a tiny piece occasionally might be okay, Relying on candied peel for daily benefits isn't the best approach. Stick to the dried powder or zest for maximum health impact with minimal downsides. Sourcing your oranges is also worth a thought. As I mentioned, organic is preferable because the peel is where pesticide residues can accumulate. If organic isn't accessible or affordable, washing conventionally grown oranges very but thoroughly is crucial. You can even use a vegetable wash or a diluted solution of vinegar and water to help remove residues, followed by a good rinse. Your health is worth that extra minute of preparation. Let's revisit the pectin and fiber for a moment. Beyond binding to bile acids, the fiber in orange peel also contributes to overall digestive health. A healthy gut plays a surprisingly large role in overall well-being, including inflammation levels. By supporting healthy digestion and regular bowel movements, you're helping your body eliminate waste more efficiently, which can indirectly support your cholesterol management efforts. It's all connected. And remember that soluble fiber helps you feel fuller for longer, which can be helpful if you're also trying to manage your weight. Another factor important for heart health: think of adding orange peel to your diet as adding a natural, inexpensive booster to your efforts. It's not a replacement for medical advice or prescribed medications from your doctor, but it's a way to actively support your body's natural ability to stay healthy. It empowers you, giving you a simple, tangible action you can take each day. It's about recognizing the powerful nutrients hidden in plain sight and making them work for you. The consistency is truly where you'll likely see and feel the difference over time. Making it a small, non-negotiable part of your day, whether it's in your morning tea or sprinkled on your evening meal, is the secret to unlocking its full potential. It's a gentle, natural way to encourage your body to keep those arteries flowing smoothly and help keep that cholesterol in check. We've talked about the powerful compounds in orange peel, the PMFs that protect your arteries, and the pectin that helps manage cholesterol. We've explored how to prepare it, focusing on dried powder or zest, and looked at simple ways to weave it into your daily routine. From teas to meals, we've touched on sourcing and even addressed the taste. Now, as we bring this conversation to a close, let's take a moment to really appreciate the potential held within something so ordinary, something many of us have been discarding for years. It's a powerful reminder that nature often provides simple, accessible solutions right at our fingertips. Think about the feeling of taking proactive steps for your health. It's empowering, isn't it, knowing that you're not just passively hoping for the best, but actively using natural tools to support your body, to help keep your arteries healthy and your cholesterol balanced. Adding a little orange peel to your life isn't a magic bullet, but it's a meaningful addition to a heart-healthy lifestyle, coupled with other positive choices like eating more fruits and vegetables, staying hydrated, and keeping active in ways that suit you. It can contribute significantly to your overall well-being as you age. Remember, small changes, consistently applied, can indeed make a very big difference over time. Every little bit helps. And making use of something as simple as orange peel is a fantastic, low-effort way to add a potent layer of natural support for your cardiovascular system. Don't feel like you need to overhaul everything at once. Start small. Maybe just commit to adding that half teaspoon of orange peel powder to your morning routine for a week and see how it feels. Notice the process of preparing it, the aroma, the subtle flavor. Make it a mindful practice. This isn't just about the physical benefits. It's also about the mental lift that comes from knowing you're nurturing your body with natural goodness. It's about feeling a sense of control and optimism about your health journey. We've covered a lot of ground, exploring the why and the how-to of using orange peel for arterial cleansing and cholesterol support. I hope this information gives you a new perspective on something so familiar. I'd absolutely love to hear from you. Have you ever used orange peel for health reasons before? Are you planning to try incorporating it after watching this? Share your thoughts, questions, and experiences in the comments section below. Your insights could be incredibly helpful and inspiring to others in our community. If you found this information helpful and encouraging, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps our channel reach more people who could benefit from these simple, natural health tips. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bell. so you don't miss out on future videos packed with practical advice and surprising natural remedies for living your best life at every age. Thank you for spending this time with me. Keep exploring. Keep nurturing your body. And remember that even the simplest things can hold incredible power for your health and happiness. Live your best life at every age.